Court does call the case of Dave Pata versus Seth Barton.
Morning, Your Honor. Paul Fuster on behalf of plaintiff David Pata.
Seth Barton.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
This is a non-payment of rent case. This is I have it. How much is owing?
$8,000 in back rent, not including $25 a month in late fees.
Say that again.
I'm sorry, you're $8,000 in rent, Your Honor.
$8,000. What is the plaintiff's entire claim? 8,000, and you're talking about late fee. What is plaintiff claiming?
We just want the $8,000 and we want possession, Your Honor, essentially.
Sir, do you dispute the amount that's owed?
Yes, Your Honor. The house has been unlivable since May 28th. A pipe broke in the basement, rendered the mechanicals non-functional. There's no hot water in the house. There's no furnace operating in the house. There's no water softener system in the house. The house is being filled with mold because of water intrusion. Nothing has been done about it. There's been an insurance claim that's been ongoing that has just now been finally starting to come to fruition here over 3 months. The house has been inspected by the city. It was deemed to be condemned status. He should be being paid loss of use for rent from his insurance company due to his claim on the insurance.
Stop, sir. Counsel, you know anything about any of this?
Well, we know that there was water damage to the house. We've tried to get in there and remediate it as much as possible. And it's my understanding that Mr. Barton doesn't even reside there anymore. He has a new residence. It seems that he's basically just using this as a storage facility at this point. He told my client that he would have been out last month. We filed this basically as a safety net to make sure he got all his stuff out of there, but he has not.
If I may speak, Your Honor.
Mr. Barton, I'll need a written out. No, I need a written answer to the court. I think I have a picture of what's happening here or what may be happening here. I need a written answer to the court. You'll need to file a written answer to the complaint. You'll need to do that by the 17th, 1 week out.
Yes,
I'll set a hearing in person October 24th, 2025 at 3 p.m. That is in person. Both sides need to be here in front of me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case of Casey Zhang versus any and all occupants at 383 Sedgwood Lane.
Your Honor, Mohammed Zahir here, P number 5, when he came for the plaintiff.
Morning, Your Honor. My name is Kelly Ruddock. I'm here.
Okay. Do you live at Sedgwood Lane?
Yes.
Okay. Is Casey Zhang here?
No, she's my client, Judge. I represent the plaintiff.
Okay. I got you. All right. So this is a termination case. Was there a lease?
According to my client, there's no lease.
Why is this case in the name of any and all occupants?
I don't think my client knows the name of the defendant, Judge, who lives in there.
Well, that's a problem. You need to talk to your client more because I have a lease. You guys attached it from 2019 that Ms. Ruddock is listed as the occupant, as the leaseholder.
But the lease expired, Judge.
Okay. I get that may be the case, but I'm asking, why is this listed in any and all occupants? You're telling me that she doesn't know who is there. That's not true.
Then I will check with her, Judge. Is there any way we can have a conversation with the tenant, Judge, in a breakout room?
Yeah. I don't do breakout rooms, but you're more than happy if she wants to talk to you, she could do that. Ma'am, you are entitled to seek an attorney. I will give a 1 week. Actually, it's going to be a 2-week adjournment, correct? It's going to be a 2-week adjournment for my next available date in this matter. And I'm just going to ask you, Ms. Ruddock, so that I can, was after 2019, was there another lease signed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you believe that you're under a current lease?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, if you wish to speak to the attorney, his number is listed on the complaint, you're under no obligation to do so. You can actually hire your own attorney to defend you in this matter. I will adjourn this matter to October 24th, 2025 at 3 p.m. That is an in-person hearing. Both sides need to be here in person. We'll resolve it or try to.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Covington Apartments versus David Chambers IV.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rebecca Austin for plaintiff.
David Chambers, no response, did not check in. You paid for second service. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a non-payment of rent case. Rent to retain is $850. Their court cost of $173.20 for a judgment of $1,023.20. This is a possession-only judgment. Upon information and belief, Mr. Chambers is an adult, is not in military service, is otherwise within the jurisdiction of this court, and this property has been kept fit for the use intended and in reasonable repair.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
Covington Apartments versus Latasha Hamilton.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
All right.
Latasha Hamilton.
And the Hamilton and also, is it Deneva Massey?
Yeah, Massey's not available currently.
All right. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
This is also a non-payment of rent case, Your Honor.
All right. How much is owing?
Past due rent the amount of $1,651, Your Honor, court cost of $216.40 for a total of $1,800, $1,867.40.
All right. Ms. Hamilton, how are you guys intending on getting this paid?
I have the payment. That 15 is the new charges as of October 1st. When I paid the rent the same day. I have the rental payment. Those are the charges as of October 1st. Yes. I paid the rent last month, and the same day that I paid the rent is the same day that they send me to court. So I do have the rent and my late fee. I'm working on the court costs.
Okay. So how much can you get paid prior to the next hearing date?
$1,650.
All right.
Easily.
Pay $1,650. Try to get those court costs. When can you get that $1,650 to the landlord?
By days end.
All right. What I'll do is I'll indicate Monday's a holiday, so by the 14th, pay that by October 14th. All right. Work on getting those court costs in. If you get those court costs in, then this matter can be dismissed. But I'll adjourn it to October 24th, 2025 at 3 p.m. Okay.
Okay. So if I have my court costs, I'm sorry. If I have my court costs in before then I still come to court or no?
You don't need to come to court if they're going to dismiss it, but you got to make sure you got everything paid, all court costs, late fees, everything. If you're sure that everything's paid, then you don't need to appear, but otherwise you need to appear at court.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You do the same. Covington Apartments versus Doris Joyner. That matter's dismissed on plaintiff's motion without. And was that it for you, counsel?
Your Honor, have a great weekend.
You do the same.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of Arbor Club versus Sade Kayo Ankapong.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf
I
of
mess it up every time. Good morning, Mr. Katz.
Good morning.
They are not checked in.
Kayo Ankapong, they are not here. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead, sir.
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case. To the best of my knowledge, the defendant is not in the military and minor are unable to stand trial. To the best of my knowledge, the property is being kept habitably. Currently, there's a balance due, including court costs totaling $2,973. That's $2,973. Requesting a default judgment in that amount with the writ to be issued after October 20th.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ issue in 10 days. Six Trails versus Jacqueline Robb.
Morning again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Jacqueline Robb, no response. You may proceed.
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case, second mailing by the court. To the best of my knowledge, defendant is not in the military and minor unable to stand trial. To the best of my knowledge, the property is being kept habitably. Currently, there's a balance due, including costs of $1,542. That's 1,542. Requesting a default judgment in that amount with the writ to be issued after October 20th.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with writ to issue in 10 days. Willow Ridge Apartments versus Angela Schmidt.
Morning. Good morning again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Schmidt?
Did it work?
Yep.
Okay.
You're Angela Schmidt? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, there's currently a balance due, including costs at this time of $5,797, or I'm sorry, $5,787.
Ma'am, how do you intend on getting that paid?
I just cashed in some stocks, and so I'm just waiting for that money to come back so I can pay it off.
So, all right. So you cashed in some stocks and you're waiting for that to pay out, and then you're going to pay the amount owed?
Yes.
Do you have an approximate time as to when you're going to receive those funds and pay it?
It just says 7 to 10 days.
Okay. So when did you do it? I'll count the days, but
Yesterday. So
yes,
not long ago.
All right. No, that's okay. If
I'm
that's what
assuming
you're
that
telling me.
24th should be
So-
safe, Your Honor.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, ma'am, is I'm going to adjourn this out to October 24th to my next available date, 2025 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. But if you have
Okay.
everything paid by then, and just make sure to double check them that you got everything paid, it's likely going to be a dismissal and you won't need to appear.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Willow Ridge Apartments versus Steve. Is it Nzumba?
Good morning again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Nzumba?
I'm here, sir.
No.
I'm here.
Where
He's here.
you're right there?
Yeah.
You got him. All right. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Current balance, including costs, $4,067.
Sir, how do you intend on getting that paid?
Oh, I wanna pay before November because I have just the problem. I work just by myself. My wife not working, so he worked just last week. So I wanna pay this Monday. I wanna pay 1,500, and after 2 weeks I wanna pay 1,500 again. Before November, I wanna finish.
You're gonna pay 1,500 by this Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
And then when would your next payment be?
Next payment before 2 weeks. I wanna pay again 1,500 again. And I wanna finish this balance before November.
I hear you. You'll have to work something out with your landlord or with the attorney for the landlord. I will adjourn this. You need to pay the 1,500 by the 14th. I will adjourn this out to October 24th, 2025 at 3 p.m. If you can work something out with them, that's fine. Otherwise, you need to come to that hearing in person and we'll deal with how the balance is going to get paid.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Group 5 Management versus Winston Johnson.
Morning, Your Honor. Robert Weiss appearing on behalf of Group 5. Always good to see you.
Good seeing you, Mr. Rice. Winston Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you are. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
The amount owing is $2,853.42. Looks
Give
like,
me that number again. Go ahead.
oh, excuse me, 2,853.42.
And is that including cost?
It does, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I can pay that next Friday when I get paid.
The 17th?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to indicate defendant to pay the balance by the 17th. I'll adjourn this out to my next available date, October 24th, 2025 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. If you have everything paid, you can double check it with Mr. Weiss or your landlord. If you have everything paid, I don't need to see you.
Okay.
But if everything's not paid, you need to be here in person.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And Group 5 versus Burnett. Is it Covington? That matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice.
Have a nice weekend, Your Honor.
All right, you do the same, Mr. Weiss. Court calls the case of Arbor Meadows versus Katrina Robb.
Hello, Your Honor. This is Katrina Robb.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gabriel Lacey for Arbor Meadows.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
This is a termination of tenancy file, Your Honor. So it's a just cause termination where our claim is that the tenant is in violation of the community rules and regulations by failing to maintain the exterior of her home site in accordance with the rules, including but not limited to failure to maintain landscaping, trees, and bushes, failure to maintain the general clean appearance of her home site. And she's received notices regarding these violations and failed to cure them.
All right. Ma'am, what is your position on this?
I have, I believe I've cleaned up the property for the most part.
Okay, so you believe that you're no longer in violation is that a correct way to sum it up?
I can show you the property. So.
Well, I don't need to see it now. I don't know that I can put a reference on it, even if I could see it at that point, but thank you. But you believe that you've done everything.
I'm physically able.
Okay, let's do this. Are you going to need help in terms of an attorney or something like that to understand exactly what you may need to do?
That would probably be helpful.
Okay, so there were numbers provided to you at the video at the very beginning. You can contact legal services or the Michigan Clinical Law Program, and they may be able to assist you in this. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll give you time to do that. I'll adjourn this out to October 24th, 2025 at 2 p.m. Those are in-person hearings, so you'll need to be down here at the courthouse, okay?
Okay.
All
Yes.
right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of Arbor Meadows versus Elizabeth Cornelius and Michael Cornelius.
Yes, Your Honor, we're here.
Oh, they got both of them? Okay. All right. This is a non-payment of rent. How much are you claiming?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, the outstanding past due rent is $1,900.01. Court cost of $214. Total outstanding balance is $2,114.01.
$14.01. All right, folks, how are you going to get that paid?
I'm pulling money out of I work for the VA in Ann Arbor. I'm pulling money out of my TSP and I can't do it till the 16th.
Okay.
Of next week. And they're doing the reorganization right now, and I'm not actually sure what's going to happen with everything at this point, but I am pulling money out next week.
So you're telling me you're not sure what everything that's going to happen because of the government shutdown and what they're doing?
Correct. And my husband, Michael, lost his job, but he did get a new job. He's just waiting for clearance right now of his background check and stuff for Amazon.
Okay. All right. So
I should be able to pay it.
Go ahead.
Once I request the money, it takes like 3 days to process it, and then I have it directly deposited. So I'm hoping by the week after, like that Monday or Tuesday after.
So you're hoping that the federal government is going to do something on time? Never
No,
mind. You
don't.
You do not have to answer that. You do not have to answer that. That was my statement.
I can't answer that.
Never mind. Never mind. That just doesn't need an answer. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to adjourn this to the 24th, 2025 at 2 p.m. Okay, that's an in-person hearing. Okay.
Okay.
And if you've got everything paid, you don't need to be here. If it's not, you'll need to appear in person. Okay.
10:25 at 2 o'clock?
Yeah, 10:24.
10:24. Okay. Thank you
At
so
2
much, Your
o'clock.
Honor.
Thank you.
Have
And
a
I
good
know
day.
it's a scary time for government employees.
It sure is.
You're in my prayers.
Thank
All right.
you so much.
Thank you.